YouTube, what's up? My name is Chip and I'm back with another video. We're going to be talking about the FBI today, and their partners and what they do. So I hope you guys like this video. I'm reacting to it or whatever. But this one is FBI and partners target online drug markets. So let's see how this is and let's see what they're doing to these people. All right, let's get it.
It's a low-risk warrant. It deals with a vendor on the dark web who sold pressed Adderall, Xanax, marijuana, LSD, ecstasy. There's a strong possibility that there will be drugs present on site.
There's a, I forgot the kid's name, but he didn't just get arrested, but he got arrested a few years ago, and they said he was like the #1 guy who started doing this. He made a lot of money, but he got cocky, and he kind of got in his own way. I'll say that. And they got him. Now he's doing, I think he got a life sentence, if I'm not mistaken. He was a white dude. Kid never did nothing wrong in his life besides make a online drug market thing on the dark web. And yeah, they they got him. So yeah.
The primary objective of this operation is to safely execute the search and arrest warrant. It is to seize any illegal narcotics and illegal contraband. Primary goal is safety, so just control the area. Like I said, let's hopefully call them out, and then we'll do our search. If not, we have to breach, and then as we encounter people, pass them back and keep clearing the residence.
Postal inspector. Those are all federal agents. FBI, postal inspector.
When you're looking at these marketplaces,
the postal inspector was on my case.
That they're professional marketplace sites that we would traditionally use in our everyday lives to purchase goods or services. In actual occurrence, these are professionally developed sites, but on the back end, which the user can't see because they're designed to be anonymous, is that the drugs you're actually purchasing may not be what you actually think you're purchasing.
Very true.
These drugs are manufactured in basements in people's houses by people that are not chemists. They have no background in pharmaceuticals. So every time you're making a...
Yes, they're not chemists. Yes, that's true. But who's to say that they don't know what they're doing? I mean, there's people that work jobs all over the world that don't have a degree in that specific field, but they still got a job and they're good at what they do. So he can't say just because they're not licensed chemists or anything that they don't know what they're doing. I think that's false.
Purchase via these online darknet marketplaces, you don't know what you're going to get.
Got that dolo.
And that's important for the public to understand, is that while on face value they appear to be very legitimate and professional sites, you could be getting a potentially lethal overdose in one pill just by the structure, how they're made, and how they're distributed. And you don't have that interaction with...
I wonder if these federal agents ever get tempted to just take money. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have. But I wonder how they do it. That would be very interesting to know. USB drives. They were looking all over my house for any kind of USB drive when I got arrested. Anything that held memory, they took. They didn't care. They took blank DVDs, blank CDs, they took it all.
If, let's say, a pharmacist or a doctor prescribing, you're obtaining something that is potentially fatal. So this operation was targeting an organized crime group that was selling illicit narcotics on various darknet marketplace sites. through the course of the investigation, J-Code would leverage intelligence from all the collective agencies that are partners, combining that into a targeting package to send leads out to the field for investigations. In this case, that occurred. We were able to provide a target package on these darknet market sites, and they were able to conduct their logical investigation, not just FBI, but in partnership with the respective agencies.
Look, mushrooms.
To effect a search warrant and later arrest and seizure.
All federal agents. You're going to jail. We're gonna jump right into another one, man. This time the feds, they're targeting dark web drug buyers. So let's see what they do. Let's see what they get. Man, you got to be careful on these sites, man. Like this stuff ain't no joke. Got to be careful. Let's see what they're doing, man. Let's see what's going on over here.
So if an individual comes in here and wants to, let's say, be interested in drugs, there are 58,240 listings currently for narcotics on this site.
Wow.
And they're broken down by category. So
that's crazy.
Drug trafficking is changing. The environment is moving from a real world drug trafficking to more of a virtual realm, and that the individuals involved in buying and selling are able to go online through the darknet and anonymously buy and sell drugs.
And remember, the dark web and Tor and all that, the government built all, they're the one, the US government built and started all that so they could do whatever it is they do behind closed doors, and a safe way to get information and stuff from point A to point B. The US government did they built the internet, they built the dark web, they built the Tor browser, and they run the US Postal Service. So if you're in the US and you're trying to do all that, you're gonna get smoked. Just let you know that right now. You're gonna get what's coming to you, and I feel bad for you.
To avoid law enforcement, to avoid face-to-face exposure with other drug dealers and other people.
So this week around the country we're executing Operation Disarray. The FBI headquarters has sent out information and is working in coordination with field offices all over the country. We're working with all our federal partners who are involved as well to go out and both encounter customers of dark web marketplaces, dark web narcotics traffickers, as well as sort of get the word out on the dangers of potentially what they're purchasing.
You'll see from the picture at the back of the ops plan, it is on the corner, so there's two doors.
So this morning
on the house.
we've come out to execute two federal search warrants and an arrest warrant on an individual that's a dark web narcotics trafficker. In particular, this trafficker is specializing in the opioid derivative of fentanyl, and we meet up here to do a pre-op briefing, talk up everybody's last-minute changes, what their assigned duties are, make sure they're all on the same page.
I'm sure that's early in the morning too.
All goes smoothly and it's done safely. So we had successfully executed the search warrant, and the searches themselves resulted in the seizure of both narcotics, a firearm, and numerous digital devices which may have been used to set up and facilitate this activity online. The individual was transported, of course, to the U.S. Marshals and to the federal courthouse to appear before a judge. The end goal is to, of course, remind the the end user, the end purchaser, both
like
of the dangers of the dark web marketplace and the fact that law enforcement is very cognizant of this activity, and we're going to be continuing to stay on top of it.
That's great. Look. Like, how are they knowing all this? You know what I'm saying? All right, that was just a little quick video of what the feds do, how they work. Man, if you're out there committing crimes, man, you gotta be secure, especially cyber crimes. You gotta know what you're doing on the computer. You really do, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna go to jail. But there's no other way around it. You're going to jail. You gotta protect yourself. You know, best way to do it is don't do it at all. Like, just don't do it. Get a job. That's the best thing to do. But, you know, that's all I got for you guys. You know, if you guys like what I do, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, you know, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.